Hello everyone, welcome to episode 6 of Megaman 03. In the last part, we defeated lots of New Arcadia's forces, and now we're going after the Copy X Mach 2 himself. Also, a feeling that Zero text box there was a mistake in the programming. But let's head on over to New Arcadia, and my mouse cursor's on screen! And I don't even remember having it on screen during the actual recording. That was weird. And sadly, we do not get my favorite Neo Arcadia theme from the previous games. And for this entire stage, you don't need an element. I'm just equipping the normal chip because I think red fits Zero the best, besides black. Now, throughout this last stage, as you're gonna see a lot, there is a F ton of spikes in this level, so instant death is everywhere. And you also have these little beams here. What they do is they pretty much send these Mr. Purples at you. Also, Zero is apparently popular in the background. Now, these do not impact your mission completion whatsoever. The only way you can fail your mission is by dying, I believe. Unless there's some other way I'm not sure of. But I will show you this. This is probably one of the stages you're going to get hit the most during. Because I have died here numerous times in previous playthroughs. Sorry if I'm quiet for any few minutes, because someone's currently messaging me while I'm recording, which is usually something that does not happen. And now we're done with the horizontal section for the most part. Now we're heading into the purely vertical spike-filled section. Oh, how I hated this section the first time I played the game, whereas now I can just go through it with ease, especially if you have all the cyber elves and you just don't get a hit by it. Well, you can get hit by the spikes, but you won't die in one hit, which is much appreciated, although I still wish it was Totten from 01 where you don't get hit by it whatsoever. Now, the entire thing is, there's actually a lot of more opportunities than it would actually appear for instant death in this. First off, you have the spikes, and you can also get crushed by these weird elevator platform thingies. But luckily, overall, it's not that bad. At least for me. For you, you might be having some trouble, because some of these jumps seem a bit insane. I really wish... Actually, what's really funny is I'm actually playing the 01 and 2 Neo Arcadia Hall theme in my head, the one that I was pretty much fangasming over. But, at least it's still a good song. This game's soundtrack is still fantastic. And actually, the boss door's right up there, but there's a couple secret discs we can get by going over to the left, so let's go and get them. Huh. 69. Childish humor. But, anyway, and to go off on a bit of a somewhat related topic with Mega Man, I just learned that X7 is turning 10 years old in this October. That's 10 months. Hi, 2003, and Copy X. So you've come, Zero. Do you know what you are doing? You are helping extremists. Why would a legendary hero help an evil army? So you're saying that we're an evil army. And you people are fighting for justice? Almost all humans support our cause. All humans dream of defeating the extremists. What value is there in the justice that complacent humans seek? Who cares about value? Neo Arcadia is doing what's right. That it is enough proof that what we need is just. And we have this boss, which is very similar to the boss with him in the ending of 0-1, although I think he has a bit HP. And he also has an attack that, well, you'll see later on, where he actually heals himself. You're gonna be seeing it later on, though, so it's not that big of a deal. And actually, that's one of the things I want to bring up. One of the most pain-in-the-ass things about doing a low Cyber Elf run when you're trying to get all the EX skills is getting, well, having low health for so much. No! Why? I'm a hero. I fight for justice. Vile. Dr. Vile. Use Omega. Crush him in your hand. He is no longer here. We're only 1x away from triple X. Who are you, X? X? You are my original form? Vile has moved to another base. With Omega. Vile was using you for his own purpose. Gee, everyone treats me like a fool. I won't stand for it. Let me show you my true power. Oh no, Vile has placed a trap on your body. Which means we don't get to fight Seraphix again. No. Gee, Technicolor death. Sparkly. So yeah, Copy X is dead. Yay! And we get the quick foot chip, which is actually very useful. That doubles our walking speed, which is more useful than you would actually think. And we also got a lot of Cyber Elves. Vile knew from the start how things would turn out, so he must have rigged a trap on him to fulfill his true ambition. Hear me, citizens of the great land of Neo Arcadia. I must inform you of sorrowful news. Dr. Vile. Just now, our hero Master X was taken by bloodthirsty extremists, and he has sadly passed away. So in accordance with Ordinance Number 8, I, Dr. Vile, will become your new leader. It is time to put a stop to these extremists. Thank you all. I have just confirmed your approval. I will have to ask you for all to do a number of things. Neo Arcadia cannot know true peace until the extremists are eradicated. Let us all fight together until they are wiped out. That's totally not suspicious, Dr. Vile. It's all going according to his plans. Dr. Vile. Will he try to repeat the tragedy of the Elf Wars that ended a century ago? I'll look for Vile. I need you to help. Okay. I'll look for him too. I want to say something about Omega. What is it? Well, never mind. I'll bring it up again when the time comes. It's the heart that counts, not the body. The hearts. Well, that's totally not foreshadowing. And Dr. Vile has taken over, and for some reason I always seem to skip over dialogue like this. I'm not sure why. And now they're pretty much just making our next missions is fighting Data on Vile and Omega. So let's draw out the next 4 missions. First off, we're going to the snowy plains with Glacier Le Coctunk. I should totally use that as his voice. Holy crap. So let's go here now, shall we? Don't do anything dangerous, Zero. And a random soldier. And this is also a really good track. But first let's equip the fire chip, because this place is obviously ice-themed, and the quick chip. And good god, look how much faster we're running. And we have, these. I'm guessing they're called Cactank. Cactank Pantheons, I guess? I'm not too sure, but they're annoying because they can blindside you very easily. Dang it, this entire level has some stuff to it. But this level itself is pretty much your standard Ice-type level. If you remember, what's-his-face's, Leviathan and Polar Comoros' stages from 0-1, 0-2, I mean, it's pretty much the exact same kind of thing. However, once you get to these platforms, things get a bit different. If you ride the platforms that the Cactanks, as I'll just call them, are on after you kill them, you will actually go along these platforms. You can get quite a few secret discs, which is very useful for completionists. Good lord, completionists for this. This is probably one of those games that can be a completionist's nightmare trying to get all the secret discs. This and Metal Gear Solid 1. And we have a reskin of the boss from Necromancer's stage. Yay! And it's still pathetically easy. In fact, I think it's even easier this time because not only can I tell I'm doing, I think, a bit more damage. Also, if you just heard my health regen right there, that's the power of the headship. Sorry, random laugh. One of my friends just texted me something quite amusing. Now, actually, I'm not sure if the little snowboard, as I'll call it, I guess, counts for kills. I'm not too sure. I may have to try that out and see if it counts. Also, I could totally just clip through it right there. And we're at the boss. I'm totally gonna make this guy sound totally weird. Is that it? Is that a heart in the background? Ha! That container was on Omega's ship, so you see, it's ours. As a legendary hero, dropped to thievery, how deplorable. As king of the snowblades, I do hereby judge your crime. I, Glacier Le Coctunk of Vile's numbers, have reached a verdict. The punishment for thievery is death. Now, for some reason, whenever I think about this game, this and the final boss are some of the bosses that come to mind. I'm not sure why. I think it's just because of this guy's ridiculous design and the fact that I totally destroy him here. The only damage he actually really gets on me is him actually walking into me. Oh, my. Not stopping at thievery, you also defy Lord Vile. Lord Vile's new order. Yar, mighties. So yeah, he's a very odd design. Every other boss is based off some sort of animal, except for him. It's rather weird. Still got my A rank. Didn't I tell you guys to kick ass at this game? We discovered data within the container. Jack in. And now we're transferring back. Transferring to Uno. Quasenko. The fuck was that? But with the Glacier Lecoq Tunk defeated, I'm going to end things off here. Thank you guys for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. And next time on Mega Man 03, we'll be going on against a few more bosses and doing some stuff from there on. Also, we got the auto head charge, the quick charge head chip equipped. That is extremely useful. Love charging quickly. See you guys then. Glacier Lecoq Tunk.